Alright, we're coming down the mountain when we come. This is right down the road from right where we just shot the last video of Montana Firewood, so we'll just call this Montana Firewood 2. It's a little, there's a little pullover area here behind me, a little bridge. I'm just going to take you with me down to the reservoir here. There's a guy ahead of us, so that was perfect timing for me to start this. Oh, look at this. Nice little creek. There's a trail right there. Oh, let me see if I can get my finger in here. I can point it out. Yeah, right above my finger. There's a hiking trail. And, oh, there's the name of it right there, too. It is called Little North Falls Trail. Little North Falls. Looks like someone's been shooting a little AR at it. I don't know why people always shoot signs. It's usually kids that did that. Generally, or drunks. Anyways, alright, so off we go. I've seen people walking that trail. I think there's a real pretty waterfall back up in there. They're everywhere, these little waterfalls. Just beautiful. Good hiking areas. There's a lot of areas around the reservoir that we're coming up on for rock climbing. You see a lot of rock climbing during the summer. We have a lot of sheer cliff, you know, high rock walls that people really like. So go. Let's. Yeah, you don't want to drive off the edge. I don't know if you can hear the. There's a river down there. Okay, I'll get out just for a second here. Hang on. Get a better view of this. There you go. This is Big Creek. And what's nice around these rivers up here, they weren't allowed to log, so the trees are just massive. And if you can see, we're standing across the way here. Good grief, I can't see what we got going on. It's so bright. I don't know if you folks can see that or not. Anyways, the trees here are just, okay, there we go, I can tell now. These four right there, I mean, we're talking, golly, I don't know how tall it is, 150, 200 foot tall tree. It's up there. Big, 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 big. So anyways, oh, we got pine today. We cut pine. Pine burns real hot. So it's good to have kind of a mix. Most people up here generally have a lot of fir or a lot of larch and then a little bit of pine. And when I mean pine burns hot, it gets hot and burns fast. So if you want to heat your house up really quick, that's the way to go. Alright, so off we go. We're going on down the hill. See chunks of tree laying all around the side of the road. Whenever the wind blows good, down come trees. So just a side note, if you're out here in the bush, back out here, probably best to have a chainsaw. And you know, for most people, the new battery operated ones that they've got now are actually pretty decent. And for an emergency, they would be just fine and dandy to remove a tree from the road. That way you don't have the oil and gas leaking on the back end of your trunk or whatever you're driving around in. You generally don't want to go over 20-25 miles an hour on these roads up here. Tight turns, one lane. serious potholes in some of these areas, of course. There is still snow on the road back up behind me on mile marker, what, close to 6, I think is where I was cutting. So the real high country yet up here in Montana is the roads are probably just now opening up. I don't know about Glacier Park going to the Sun Road. I don't know if that one's open yet. I don't think that opens up until March, April, May. It takes them a couple months to dig that thing out. I mean, it gets bad up there. So it's going to be another April, May, June. It's going to be another month and a half, 2 months before they have her opened up. But I hear it's a fantastic drive, and we'll have to put it on one of my videos soon. So. I have enough room on this phone for this video. Okay, I didn't think about deleting stuff before I did. This one's getting a little bit longer than I thought. We're almost to the highway here, if you can see it right down there off to the right. Now the west side of the Koocanusa Reservoir, there's this old road, but it doesn't have nice wide shoulders like the other side does. Speed limit here on this side is generally 45, 35. Real scenic, very beautiful. That little sign right there says 228, which is the road. Numbers. To my right, there's a huge canyon right down here where this creek comes through. See down through there are trees. The reservoir's over there about half a mile, so. Mile marker 37. Big ponderosa pines to your left and right. The forest around here change. You'll go from ponderosa forest to, where it'll be mostly pine. Sometimes there will mostly be tamarack. But there's always a mix of all of them together. But sometimes there's a more dominant area than others. And we got someone up here on a bike. I don't know why people ride their bikes on highways. They're braver than I am. Oh, it's some little old dude or lady or something. Here, watch out. Take it. It's a little lady. She's probably 90, in better shape than most of us. I mean, that gal, she was old. She had to be pushing 80. That's the one thing. I like it up here. A lot of people are always busy exercising and doing stuff and riding around. Nice huge cliff. We're getting close to where I wanted to go. It's right around this corner. we got this massive wall right here. Like I said, if you're into geology, oh boy, this is a neat place. And we swing over this way. That is looking south. Keep going on down that way, you would hit Libby Dam. Then on, down on towards Libby. It's probably another 50 miles. It's a big reservoir. Big. Goes all the way up into Canada. It's like 100 miles long or something like that. It's got a little hydroelectric at the other end of it down here at the dam side, but not a very big one. Not much traffic on this road, as you can tell. It's like this all the time. Probably why that gal back there is on her bicycle over here instead of the other side. Actually, I've seen a lot of bicyclists over here now that I think about it. Motorcyclists too. Just it's a really good road for that. Okay, where are those big rocks I wanted to stop at? I'd say the temperature is probably 70, 75 degrees right now. Like perfect. That's where I wanted to go anyways. Always like these big square rocks here. Take a look. Across the way, and we'll shut this down. Hear that rock falling? Clunk, 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 clunk. Whew. Little slip right there. All right. Wow, look at that. That's neat. It's all cracking. Great. Sun's getting ready to go one of these days. Another earthquake or two. Anyways, well, there you go, folks. Lake Koocanusa.